A baby born from a golden cucumber. Once upon a time, there was an old widow who lived alone in the forest. It's been a long time since her husband passed away. She was named Srini. Her small body gets weaker more and more days, but she has to work to find the wood to survive her life. Every day, she wants to have a child so she can take care of her and she doesn't live alone again. She thought that this was only his wish because she was a widow who couldn't have a children. She only prayed to God to be given a child. One night, while she was sleeping, she dreamed. In her dream, she was approached by a giant who told her to go to a tree in the middle of the forest. When she woke up, she was confused about her dream man. The next day, as usual, she went to the middle of the forest to looking for the wood, but she was still reminded of her dream last night. She decided to go where the tree was. She was surprised when she saw a pack like a baby, and when she opened it, it was a cucumber seed.
Cucumber seed? What does it mean?
Suddenly, the sound of giant legs shocked Srini.
Ha 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 ha. Take the cucumber seeds and plant until the fruitful.
What am I planting for?
You will find a baby inside the fruit. Ha 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 ha.
With happiness, Srini shed tears because she did not expect soon she would have a child.
After 17 years, I will take it back to be my meal. Ha ha ha. Wait me, bro.
Srini also obeyed Buto Ijo's orders. When she got home, she planted the cucumber seed next to her house. Later on, Srini took care of the cucumber plants that began to grow cucumbers. She wondered why only one fruit was growing. She continued to care for the cucumber with affection, until a few months later, there was a very golden cucumber. She picked the cucumber and took it home. It turns out that inside of the cucumber, there was a very beautiful baby girl. But Srini was so moved that she shed a tear. She promised to look after her whole ordeal. She named the baby Timun Mas. Years after years passed, Timun Mas grew into a mature and brave girl. Every day she helped his mother to find wood in the middle of the forest to sell to the market. But Sini was very grateful for having a child like Timun Mas. However, she recalled Timun Mas is now 17 years old. Of course, Buto Ijo will return to collect his promise. In my heart, Srini doesn't want to lose Timun Mas and will do anything to protect her beloved girl. On a clear day, the sound of Buto Ijo's legs was heard from inside Timun Mas' house. Srini rose outside the house and met Buto Ijo.
Where is your child? It's time to make her as my meal. Ha 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 ha.
I love her so much. If you want to eat, Just take me, Butoijo.
No, you are old. Your meat is not good for me. I want some fresh meat. Give me Timon Mas.
Suddenly, Timun Mas came. She apparently heard Buto Ijo's request and she told Mbok Srini that she was facing Buto Ijo.
Oh, Buto Ijo, don't hurt my mother. If you want some meals, eat me.
When Buto Ijo would take Timun Mas said goodbye to her mother.
Demon Mas, don't go. You have to fight it.
There is no way to fight that giant, Mom. He is very large and can eat humans anytime.
Bring these 3 packs. With this pack, you will be able to fight Butoijo.
Thank you, Mom. I will fight him.
The giant was almost angry, but Timun Mas ran to save herself into the middle of the forest. The giants immediately ran after her. Timun Mas ran faster, but the giants are getting closer. She opened the first bag that filled with salt. The salt was sprinkled into the giant. Suddenly, a vast sea spread out. Buto Ijo had trouble swimming. Seeing Buto Ijo struggling, she ran faster. Then Buto Ijo was able to catch her again. Then Timun Mas took the second bag that contained a handful of chilies. She threw the chilies at the Buto Ijo face, and suddenly a tree appears with sharp twig and thorns to trap Buto Ijo. He screamed in a pain so that his step stopped. Buto Ijo was very strong. He managed to get out of the trees and ran after Timun Mas again. And then Timun Mas opened the third bag that filled of cucumber seeds. Suddenly a huge cucumber garden appeared. Hunger and thirsty, Buto Ijo stopped and ate the cucumbers until a few minutes later he fell asleep because of his fullness. When Timun Mas seeing Buto Ijo asleep, Timun Mas ran again. She ran with all her strength until she began to lose his strength to run. Buto Ijo woke up from his sleep, and Buto Ijo almost caught Timun Mas. Timun Mas was very scared because there was only one bag left and Buto Ijo had not been defeated. With a great confidence, she threw down his last weapon. The stream passed. Suddenly, a vast lake of mud appeared. How miraculous! Buto Ijo was trapped into the mud, which slowly swallowed his body to the bottom. Buto Ijo panicked and drowned into the mud lake. And finally, Timun Mas was survived, and she returned to live with Mbok Srini happily.